Well, baby, if you were Albie Shore, are you in the contest with Sean Diddy Combs to see who can be the worst father? Baby, let me tell you something. Albie Shore was out on this internet throwing shade to Quincy because Albie Shore abandoned him. I know what y'all gonna say. Well, not y'all, but the people in the back. You don't know. He fit for his life. He didn't know what to do. Yap. Stop your yapping. Okay, stop. I am tired of people throwing this deadbeat dad a little bit of inch. Let me tell y'all something before we get into his comments. As I read this, keep this in mind. I believe, if I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, the people of the internet, I'll be sure had a family, had another baby on Kim and abandoned her and Quincy. I'll be sure is a deadbeat dad to a few kids. And it's not just Quincy that don't mess with them. He got a couple of kids that don't mess with him, at least another one. This man is trying to literally act like he freed the slaves or is this great hero. Baby, I'll be sure is literally doing nothing but promotion for whatever documentary he's in, promotion for his book. And at the end of the day, he really don't care about what happened with Quincy. Because if you were really concerned about your son, let me just ask 3 questions. Have you contacted the feds? I know you posted on Instagram and you tagged them, but did you actually reach out to the feds? And if you did, are you testifying? Are you telling them what they know? You hinting that you know something happened. Did you go to the feds and say, looking for the mofo? You are insinuating somehow put you in the hospital and not elicit things. And we don't know what put that man into the hospital, but he insinuated, heavily implied that it was Diddy. So since the feds have that mofo in custody, and since the feds really want to take Diddy down, have you contacted the feds with your evidence? Are you testifying for the feds? Are you doing anything? Are you presenting evidence of what happened to Kim with Diddy? The same mess that you left your little baby with, walked away, was a deadbeat to him, was a deadbeat to the other another child that don't claim you. And then you finally want to pop up, and instead of being a reliable father who should be a comfort and a support system and show him how to get through dark times, you on the internet dragging that boy down worse than any of us ever could and shading him when you got the nerve that you're the reason that they're even in this situation. But I digress. Let's get into what I'll be sure going to say. I'm sure a bunch of pickaninnies and people, mammies that haven't learned their lesson from the election are going to jump in and try to save this man. Oh, you don't know. He went through hell. You went through hell and left your child there. A man that you think put a hit on your life and was beating on the woman you claimed to love, that you dipped out on and was a deadbeat and wasn't doing anything and left. You didn't have to strong arm Quincy away from Albie Shore. See, here's the thing. A lot of y'all wasn't on the blogs. A lot of y'all aren't talking to the people, not y'all, but the people in the back, aren't talking to the people that were actually there. Diddy didn't have to strong arm Quincy away from Albie Shore. Albie Shore dipped on them, left them alone. He was literally looking for another father figure because it wasn't this mofo. Quincy's even said it. He posted a picture that started off this with Kim and him in a red Toys R Us car, saying, this is one of the rare pictures of my mom and my dad and me together. I guess Albie Shore was taking the pictures. Quincy is even telling you that mofo wasn't in his life. Again, Diddy didn't push Albie Shore out the picture. Albie Shore wasn't in the picture. And if you say that he wanted to be, can he please answer to the kids that don't talk to him right now? Because he also dipped on them too. Y'all gonna stop. Listen, everybody got their own story, but what we're not gonna do is elevate a deadbeat dad to make him seem like some hero, especially because now he got something to sell and you are popping up like everybody else. The whole world want to bring Diddy down right now. The whole world wants justice for Kim. If you really got info like you say you did, then why don't you stop dropping subtle hints on an Instagram live or your Instagram story and actually going to the feds and literally talk it like you walk it and stop putting 20 on 10 and literally bet on the winning team. I don't care who is saying, oh, Diddy's powerful. Let me tell y'all something. The feds are trying to take Diddy down. Maybe not the billionaires that support him, but they trying to take Diddy down. Albie, if you really had something to say, you would go there, but you're not. You're on Instagram, shading your son that, according to you, went through hell and has much. Anyway, let's get into this. Y'all ain't never going to convince me to have sympathy for listen. And all the, you know what? Let me just get into this. I'm going off on a tangent because you know this ain't the deadbeat dad support system. This is so nasty. So anyway, Albie Shore said, spread on November 15th, Lady Kim Porter spread her wings to fly. It was just another coincidence that one of our favorite activities to do together, pre-Quincy's birth. That was really nasty work, pre-Quincy's birth, trying to imply that y'all were actually very happy before Quincy got born. You were very happy before you made a child and had to take responsibility. Then what? We were very happy before Quincy's birth. Shut up. The only reason you're saying that is because Quincy can't confirm nor deny that because he wasn't on this earth. Nice try, Al. I recognize the Deadbeat for their work, right? Listen, one of our favorite activities was to sit ringside at our brother Michael Jarrett Tyson's fights and cheer him on. After MT's knockouts, we attended a press conference and we'd be cutting up while Iron Mike addressed the media. Kimberlina, guess what? Your 58-year-old, strong as an ox, very protective big brother's at it again on Netflix. Kobe K, man or woman after my heart, said, he unblocked you? He said, the real question is he's still following a man that abused his mother and he knows it very clearly. Think about that when you're sitting at your desk at work on Monday trying to unravel this mystery in your mind. I'll be sure, do you have a job? Do you have a desk to sit behind? Or are you literally riding a clout wave all over the internet, interviewing with whoever will believe your stupid, dumb story? That's just my opinion. Take it for what you want. Let's talk facts then, or at least what he says. If he knew, first of all, it's nasty work to talk to a son that you abandoned. Diddy didn't have to muscle you out the way. Notice in all Albie Shore shit, he never once implied that Diddy muscled him out the way to take ownership. You abandoned him and another man stepped in and that man happened to be a monster. And before y'all say, oh, y'all, you take it up for Diddy, check my resume on my channel. This ain't about taking up for Diddy. This is the fact that it seemed like Kim Porter was surrounded by people, leeches, bloodsuckers. Anyway, right? The real question is, if you knew this man was abusing her, why did you leave your son there? Why'd you give up on adoption? And don't even try to say that you felt coerced because he never said that he was forced to feel coerced. If you really feel that way, why did you wait until years after Kim's death to even tag the FBI? Where's your interview with the grand jury? Has the grand jury decided you don't really have shit to say and you really were a deadbeat dad that's actually clout chasing your own son who right now is in one of the worst situations of his life that you put him in because you abandoned him? Okay, I guess if that's what you want, that's the real question that I want to ask. That's the question that I want to know. What were you doing at that time? The same to a child that you left that had, because you, okay, and it's not just Quincy. You seem to have a habit of this. This seems to be who you are. But the thing is, unlike the other children, Quincy's going to help you make a buck. You didn't contribute meaningfully to him growing up, but he's going to help you make that buck through your documentary. He's going to help you make a buck through your book. You saw what Kim Porter's book did, and now you won a few coins. He's going to help you. You're going to use your own child to make $1 off the back of his child. This is a nasty, nasty work. This is just nasty. Is that after you sit at your desk, behind a desk on a Monday, I'll be sure. Why don't you try sitting behind a desk? Why don't you try doing something with integrity and honesty? What do you do except for use your own son for clicks and views behind a desk? As if having a real job is something to be embarrassed about. You guys try somebody miserable and lonely because what? They work for a living. Meanwhile, you gave up your whole family with Kim, started another one, left your son. The other one ain't even talking to you. At least reports. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe if you hadn't been chasing fame that was so fleeting and eluded you, maybe if you had wanted a simpler life with realer things instead of chasing after that double industry that you now try to speak out on, well, maybe everybody would be in a better place. I don't know. Maybe Kim might even still be here. If you had been the man that you did want to think you were happy pre-Quincy's birth. Anyway, I'll be sure then said, at any moment you can say rest in peace, Miss Porter. That's the purpose of this tribute to her on the day she was taken to us. I'll be sure don't talk to us like we stupid. The purpose of that, the purpose of that post is to take a swipe at Quincy. It's to write a moment, right, that Quincy can't deny because he wasn't alive, right? But y'all was happy before he was born. And it's for you to promote a Netflix. So are you doing a Netflix special? Are you? Are you writing a book? What are you doing? Are you talking to the feds? Are you doing anything meaningful except dropping breadcrumbs on social media so you can get the girls talking? Anyway, let's keep going. He said, Kobe, listen, at any moment you can say rest in peace, Kim Porter. I'll be sure. Anyway, I'll be sure said, there's nothing to unsort, beloved. It's all for a show on the internet and to keep everyone off track. Wait for the truth coming out to Netflix. We will get to the bottom of Kim Porter's alleged murder. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, if Kim was murdered by Diddy, the man that, and don't get me wrong, if you knew something about Kim Porter's murder by the man the feds were investigating, why are you on Netflix? And why are you on social media? And why haven't you given this information to the feds? Why? Anyway, let me keep going. Yeah. Listen, I'll be sure it's on one. He's just pathetic. The caption is oddly hostile. You're literally tagging Quincy and said that you and Quincy's mom was actually happy pre-birth. Get this. Then pick Misha. And again, I get when Albie Shore comes up, the bad parent brigade wants to defend them, said, your son will thank you one day. I know it's hard being a parent, but he has to learn, grow, forgive on his own time. We love you. How do you love someone you don't even know? Stay healthy, be safe, and keep shaming the devil with the truth. Then he put on the thing. Listen. Tania Stolia said, oh, you're nice. You're nice. Did you see the shade your son threw at you yesterday? Did you see that? He said it wasn't shade. Yes, it was. His father was the one taking the picture of him and Kimberly. He said it was one of the rare photos of you guys together. That's just everyone being thirsty for more perceived drama. It's all for the internet. Wait for the Netflix special. Listen, I'll be sure. Y'all can give that clown clout if you want. He proves himself who he is. I don't understand why y'all believe what y'all want. Y'all support who y'all want. Y'all know I'm off that forever. I'll be sure this was some nasty work what he did with Quincy. And I don't care who Quincy's following. I don't care everything. The question we need to ask is, who the hell are y'all supporting? Seriously. But you know what? What do I know? I know he hasn't done shit except use this for press, but what do I know? Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.